Would you like a free house? Well, if you're British, I've got some bad news. Because the BBC article says that a total of 90 temporary homes have been constructed on the site of a former school. And it says that these homes are specifically for Ukrainian refugees. Which, like I said in the introduction, there's people out there that would call that stirring. But it is factually true. Would you like a free house? If you're British, I've got some bad news. There's nothing incorrect about it. Because these homes that they'll be getting, make no mistake, they are completely free of charge. Well, I should correct myself. They're not free of charge to me and you, because we're the taxpayers that are going to be paying the bill. But they are free of charge to people from Ukraine. And you can see here, right? It's not like a plan that may or may not go ahead. This is in full development. Like some of these surrounding houses that you can see, these people might have been living in there for like 20, 30, 40 years plus, depending on obviously when these homes were built. Especially these ones with the greenish roofs down here. But like I said, they must have been living here for a long time. Now they've just got half of Ukraine for some random reason. Just living next door to them completely free of charge. Like if you went back a couple of years ago, there's so many people out there that would have tried to tell you that this was a conspiracy theory. You know, things like this aren't going to happen to the UK. They'd even try and gaslight you. They'd say, okay, buddy, I'm sure the government's given away free homes. But here they are. It's happened. Yet when you try and mention this to the average person, they're going to try and call you all sorts of names. And it looks like they might not even be following the rules as well. Because reading on, it says that the biggest concern from one of the residents is that they should be 21 metres away, and that's under planning guidelines. But these specifically are less than 10 metres away. And I don't really like rules when it comes to things like that. I kind of want to believe that the free market would settle it. But they might actually have a point. Because if they're not following the rules, I really don't know what they're doing just building these houses. Although he does say if they built 72 houses instead of the 90, apparently he'd have no issue. Which I don't want to speak on behalf of this guy. Yeah, they do look pretty close, to be fair. I wouldn't want them looking over my back garden. But like I said, I don't want to speak for this guy. But I think he might just be hiding behind the regulation, as opposed to actually wanting to be called names. Because that is kind of the situation. You have to kind of just hide behind the 72 houses rather than the 90. He has to hide behind the 21 metres rather than the 10 as well. Probably just because he doesn't want to be called names. But that's fine, I get it. Not everyone wants to be called names. But I don't care, I'll offend anyone. And that's why you should become one of the 36,752 subscribers. As well as checking out this video, with 24 reasons that the UK is doomed.
This country has gone crazy.